Hi all, welcome back to more Skies Above Britain. This is my Chapter 3, Patrol 1, Part 4, I think. I have just come straight back after all. I've got a little bit more time, so thought I'd put my cooler back on. So I notice when you put that on, you actually do notice the noise a bit, but I think when it's been on, it's not really that bad. You get, yeah, anyway. Um, So yeah, we're at the chase step. Nothing more to say yet. These guys are still in the bomber formation area, so we've got to either RTB these guys, chase them, or there is the reform bit that's missing from there. But um, well, let's get serious about what you actually want to try and do. Do you want to try and stay, Grant? What have you mean? Yes, we could keep no ammo guys to disrupt these to get two more points. I mean, we could keep everybody. It's maybe not that bad a night. What did I know? Did I not just leave that last video where you've got 9 points? Okay, one of them's coming from escort kills, but even take that away, you've got 8 points. Is that not fine? How many patrols have we got? 8. What's 8 8s? 64, isn't that? My maths isn't very good. I'm sure you've noticed that before. Is it not 65 we need? It is. I think it is. 65 we need. So, but did I not? No, I said we had 9 points there as well because we've got the 4, chalked up another 4 escorts. I think if we bail out now, do we get the vector? We still get these vector markers, don't we? Still can't work all that out, how it all pans out. We're at the chase step. Patrol complete, well, no, it's going to be fuel, escort recovery, escort exit. Yeah, and this is where you start seeing these going away then and starting to wonder a little bit. Channel patrol, I don't think there is. Reform, and then we are getting this raid vector markers. So yeah, let's not muck about. Yeah, it's annoying. It's set up. I bet it's probably set up in that way so that you have to decide now if you want to chase back. You don't know what's going to happen to the escort stations. Blah blah blah. I mean, if I chase back, it means like you feel like you're committed and then to doing something, don't you? Nah, I don't think you should. And you suffered from the last patrol with some losses, and you got away with the fatigue situation, but you might find that there's a lot more going to be fatigued this time because of how things worked out. That's quite possible. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back. So we're just going to return all these to base. And one guy had no issues with ammo there as well, which is kind of cringe. Right, we've got 2 green that are going there, and blue that's going there. I don't know, I'm wondering about people that have played this game a lot, and I suppose Stu says he's played lots and lots of this. Sure, you must have at times went to try and get points, but like I've said, you're going to eventually run out of ammo as well. It's impossible to just sit in this bomber formation area and take your chances with escorts, or maybe there's no escorts. You're eventually still going to run out of ammo, aren't you? The best you're going to get, I think, is maybe some people have got in for a 4th round at the bombers, maybe, but I think that's about as much as you're going to get. And I think realistically, you're probably done on the 3rd round. I suppose you could get lucky though, maybe not see some of the low ammo results. Right, anyway, back to the game, Grant. Right, so we've done the chase. Well, we're not chasing. No, that's that, really. Right, next. Patrol complete. No, we've still got guys lying about. Fuel. Right. Green spends fuel. Red, blue, yellow spends a fuel. And what's next? Escort recovery. Well, yeah, we forgot that was going to happen as well, remember. Oh, we must. Oh, yeah, we got a 12 row or something on that, didn't we? We reduced that as well. I mean, it was all mainly about disrupting it, but. So, escort exit. I'll tell you what. Right, so we've got a 10 and a 12 here on this slot that we're in. So it's the 10 that affect the 109s. So we'll do the head, then the starboard, then the port. And these are just going away if we happen to get a 10. Right, 10 or higher for the head station. Not quite. Starboard. Right, that definitely is a cocked ice. I know it could only be a 1 or a 2 probably there, but you know, fair's fair. And we get a 10. Right, so that's the starboard one away, and then the port one is fine. That's only fair. I'll always do that. I remember there was one time when I rolled a 10 and it was cocked just a little bit, and I felt that I had to re-roll it, and unfortunately I rolled a 12 after that. Right, starboard one's away. That's probably not going to matter. We've sent our chase guys home, so it's unlikely I'm going to. Channel patrol, there's not a channel patrol number in there, so that's fine. Reform, there's none of that to be done. And now raid vector. So space is already empty. Move to the next space, then reveal. Yeah, because they've not dropped bombs yet either, have they? No, they have not. Right, so that's going to move from here to here, and then we're going to look at 3 vector markers. Straggler, well, the guys aren't lost contact anymore. But they weren't allowed to be, so Right, I don't actually think we can do that then, because we've no sections and we've no independent lost contact. So I think that's the requirement, one of the 2 things. So moving on. Right, Messerschmitts can't happen though. Right, turn point. That's going to put the sun in play, isn't it? Card 33, which is this one. If there's no sun, visibility is now clear, and the sun's position is. So visibility is now clear. And the sun's position is... right, it's a 2. What have we got now? 1 to 3 is nose. So the sun's position is the nose. So it's going to help the head station there. And then we have Messerschmitts, which is card 28. If the raid marker or... no, it's still in the middle zone. That's a pity. So it's not, so select section random, non-select fighter random, yeah. And this one, well... yeah, this one doesn't differentiate. Maybe it was this one I spoke about then previously. So it's a fighter at random. If it's not got a section to pick at random, it selects a fighter at random. Doesn't say where it is, so it can be in the bomber formation area, it can be in the lost contact area. Maybe that's where I got things kind of muddled up a little bit. Or maybe I even chose between the 2 and randomized them, so maybe I got all that right. Who knows? Right, so we're going to randomize a guy. So it's just this 1 to 8 row again. These guys are solid. I'm not fussed by any Messerschmitts coming along. 6. That's going to be a new one as well then, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's no ammo. I was kind of hoping we were going to shoot something down. Red 3 is... oh, he's green as well. This is a Ainsley, isn't it? One of the newer ones. Well, he's green, so that tells you that. Right, so it's 109s. We don't need to spend the fuel. No. Luftwaffe advantage card. Head on. Oh, well, that's alright. He's got no ammo anyway. So, head on against the Rota 109s. And fingers off, a green fighter immediately becomes low ammo. Does that mean I'm allowed to turn that to that? Yeah, right, okay. Worth a try. Well, I don't know. It does kind of say it immediately becomes low ammo and it shows you this icon. I'm going to assume that it's a low ammo result and we're still no ammo. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, head on. Here we go. There's nothing we can do. Head on against the independent fighter. 109s, independent. Take that. Well, you're not getting a hit though, Grant, because you've no ammo. Damn, but I'll take that though. So it's a vanish, and we would be dealing the damage if we had some ammo, but we've not. However, the vanish is good enough for me. And back he goes. Yeah, nothing can shake this crew. We should throw them back in again. Right, that's that one done. That was the Messerschmitts and the Sun thing. Right, last one. Still not dropped the bombs. Oh, they have now. We've got that flak. Oh, no. I think we missed the flak. Because that comes first and then we then wrap things up, don't we? Card 31. I think it ignores the next icon, doesn't it? That'll be good for us then. So the bombers release ordnance. Move the raid marker along the covering arrow to the turn space, so it's in the middle zone this time, so it's up there. Remove all inbound vector markers from the track, including this one, cancelling any second icon on it. Yes, excellent. Because that was doing us nothing, we were going to take a hit there. So that worked in our favour. Good stuff. Right. Randomly draw outbound vector markers. Well, I'm not going to. It's going to move in there, so you're going to get 4 of them. I'm not going to draw them yet, and just we can put one out if we choose to be silly and hang around. Which isn't impossible. Yeah, done that. Some markers on it, section map, row, die, and check for a new location. Well, it's in the nose. It's in the nose, so even it'll go port, or it'll go starboard. We'd prefer starboard, because we took that one out. It is even, however, so that is port. Yeah. So it moves from the nose to the port. But again, I shouldn't be doing anything more. After effects are applied, the rate vector mark step is ended. Go back to card 12 and restart the interception sequence. 12 are orders. There's no orders to be given out there, so we go to card 18, which is the entropy phase, isn't it? What is it? Entropy phase. Interception sequence. Yeah, so unengaged fires the bomber formation area must return to base or attack bombers. Right. So, what are you doing, Grant? The video's only 13 minutes long. Come on, we've got to do something. No, I really don't think we should. 4 guys with no ammo, 2 with low ammo and jam guns, and 1 with low ammo. I mean, yes. I mean, I can't even really consider going for a bomber. We would probably, I don't know, chuck everything in on this, in the hope of getting 3 more hits on it, and obviously disrupting the tile. For a possible 3 more points. And a bit of grief maybe along the way. Thing is, it's now going the outbound track. It's not gonna go over the channel. Tempted. Escort reaction. There's one in the head, one in the port. And we got nothing in the head the last time, but we got plenty in the port. I'm sort of tempted, I have to say. Stop. Okay. I'm sure some of you are saying, well, you're not getting 3 points, Grant. You're getting 1 point if you do that, and that's silly. You're better just going after these guys. Yeah, they've dropped their ordnance. Okay, forgot about that. So we're not going to get the 2 points to isolate the tiles, which I think then means we're going to go home, doesn't it? Yes, I am. I'm going to return to base. Right, that's everybody. Well, there's blue as well. And then we've got this last guy, he's got his ace skill. I'm just going to drop that off now because he can't do anything with it now. Who was it? Blue leader. Newman, yeah. So I'm going to put that back on him. I mean, we can just shift all these. I'm just going to take all these down. Right, let's get ready for another bat. Hopefully I can do that tonight. Maybe get started. So all these guys are going to be fine, aren't they? And the fuels, there was no issues there. So let's just not muck about and try and hastily move on. So yeah, I have jumped ahead a little bit though. That was me returning to base. There can't be an escort reaction. There's no chase. And the patrol is complete. Go to card 36, which is here. Right, so I can take these markers away and it looks like it will be a rather short part. Yeah, I've not got much to do up here regarding fate checks either, have we? Well, we've just got the one. And well, okay. So this is Green Leader C, this is Schmidt, this is Hal. Now he does not have his puck ability left. Yeah, well, he's better in privilege because of that error that I had. So I'm really hoping that does not backfire. So it's a good fate box. 6 to 12, and you're not over the channel. 6 to 12. I mean, if it gets bad and you crash, 3+ to bail out. So just like, you know, sure it'll be fine. Right, 6 to 12. Oops, what's happened there? We're still there. Right, don't know what I clicked on there. Right, 6 to 12. Oh, the return of the ones. The return of the ones. Well, at least your puck wouldn't have helped there. So you have crashed. So now you need a 3+ to bail out. You might well have been fatigued anyway. Let's hope you're fatigued and you need a wee rest. 3+. Oof, I thought that was a 2. I thought that was a 2. That's a 12. Right, we could have done that on the first time. Right, so you bail out. No issues with what is it? Now I've got, yeah, I'll put you upside down still, just to confirm that you didn't have your ability. Wasn't needed though. Let me just see if you are fatigued. It'd be good if you were. In fact, it'd be really good if you were. You know what? You are. Excellent. So that's good. So it's not really an issue. You would have, well, not saying you would have had to sit out the next patrol, but I would have preferred you to have sat out the next patrol because then you get the penalties. Fuel checks, there was no issues there. Channel recovery check, nobody there. Pilots update, pilot roster. Well, nobody killed that time, but we can add a new pilot because we were playing with the cheating rules. Let me make a bit of space here. Right, okay, so nobody delete, but I deleted, we had, I thought it was under the W, but I must have been, I put Willis in there on the U. So I was replacing it, I think it was the W, yeah. So I've got Walker, that's an old friend of mine, Tam. Again, very unlikely he's going to be watching this video, but anyway. So, and he's going to be green, so that is the U, not the W, which I kind of was getting confused with there. But let's get him up there first. He's a green pilot, and he will be available. And we'll put the green cube on him. Right, and I'm going to move these guys out of the fate box. These are just regulars. Sorry, the fatigue box. We'll see who's going into that fatigue box. Well, I suppose the more important part to finish up here, that was the pilot's update. So tallying points and then starting new patrol. So we got 5, 6, 7 of the kit isolated. Fortunately, didn't get the last 2. 1 bomber shut down, so that's 8 points. And then you can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll circle that last one. For another escort 4 gives us another victory point, because again we're cheating with that rule. Well, we're not. I don't mean we're cheating, but you can see these rules are going to make the game much harder, and I'm finding it quite easy. So that's what I mean. So, but I'll tell you what, I'm still really enjoying it. Even though you know, I know we're going to chalk up a victory at the end. Now, whether you could say, well, you made that mistake with this, there, that, you know, actually, no, I'm not saying people watching could say that. It's in the back of my mind, you know. It's in the back of my mind. But if, you know, if I'd made that mistake there, now I'm clearly thinking about this green pilot that maybe shouldn't be here anymore. Maybe should have been hat. Maybe shouldn't. But you know, it's just you're never going to get them completely error free, are you? But if it's a huge blunder that you've made that clearly would not, you know, somebody comes on and says, how did you get 12 points there? You should only got 3 points there because of this. Then that's clearly something that that's not right. So hang on, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 points we said, I think. So it's good. And no bailouts. Oh no, that's a lie. There was one bailout. But he's fine because he's he's fatigued anyway. No wounded, no killed. So good. So I'm hoping that might make us able to progress without any issues. So chapter 3, patrol 2 now. And I'm just going to now check the pilots. I might as well just leave that in this bit of the video as well, since it's not that long. We're done with this. We're ready to start the next. I'm going to have to shuffle up decks and sort everything and that. But let me go through the pilots and see what's fatigued and see if we've got we're okay for the next patrol. Okay, there's a little glance at what we've got fatigued. We've got 1 green pilot, Ainsley. 1 now non-green pilot, this is Davison, and he's not got his green cube anymore because that was his 4th mission, 4th patrol, so he lost his green status now. So that is correct. He is, however, fatigued. And then we've got unfortunately 3 of our veterans with ace skills, lucky charms, unfortunately fatigued. We do have John Brown, not John Brown, it's Hal Schmidt in the bailout box. He is, however, fatigued as well, so I'll move him across once we've set up the rest of the pilots, which I'm just about to do now. I'm pretty sure we've got enough, haven't we? Well, I feel like we should have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, Grant, where are you getting them all from? See, the bad thing is we've got 4 of them lying out here. We've nowhere near got enough, have we? Yeah, I thought that might come to bite me. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fatigued, and they're fatigued. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 2 missing slots. So there's 2. Well, either that or I choose to not fly. I don't know if you can. I don't know if. To be honest, I think you need to not fly the whole section. I could be wrong. Can you fly the section with 2? No, I think they've got to start with 3. I'm pretty sure they've got to start with 3. So, yeah, that's rough. Well, I suppose we take a couple of these veterans with our. Yeah, maybe. Well, you know what? That's to start the next patrol, and then the sun. I'm right at the time of the sun's blaring in the window, so I'll set up my pilots and we'll talk about that at the start of the next patrol. But yeah, I think everything's done for. Yeah, it's just need to set up for the next one. Okay, so I'll be back with. That'll be chapter 3, patrol 2, part 1, won't it? Okay, I'll be back soon. Cheers.